Hey folks, Steve Borsetti, Sandler Training, coming at you with a behind the scenes look on where we make the magic Studio Sandler. I get a green screen, I got a selfie stick with my phone wedged in it, ring light, portable microphone, another camera, I don't even know if that's on or not, window with some natural light that I've also contemplated flinging myself out of several times in the course of trying to learn how to make this tech work, but I think I've got it finally. And hey, coming at you today with one of my favorite Sandler techniques, the big concern technique. I think a lot of you guys know it's one of my personal faves, and it's particularly useful nowadays because prospects suggest some really dumb things in an effort to save time, money, or convenience. And folks, we do it too when we're buying stuff. I think everybody's looking for a shortcut these days. So the big concern technique is fantastic replacement language for telling your prospect that is the dumbest idea I have ever heard of in my life. And I'll give you an example in my world, and perhaps you guys can adapt this to your space. One of the dumbest ideas you could possibly hear from a prospect in my world is when a CEO or an SVP of sales or a CSO says, "Hey Steve, want to move forward with the training, love the idea of it, but I think we're going to keep the managers out of it." People, as dumb ideas go, there aren't many ahead of this. So we use the big concern technique, and there's three parts to it. First, you acknowledge what the prospect said. You don't make them feel bad about their dumb idea. Then you express the big concern, and then you end it with a question. And here we go. I would say something like this. "Hey, Catherine, I get it. I know right now it's hard to take all of the team out of play. You want to leave the managers maybe working with some clients, but and you got to make that sound, incidentally. You need the groaning sound. Here's my big concern. You know, these are the folks that are going to have to reinforce this training on a daily, weekly basis on every deal your salespeople are working on. If they aren't here to hear that stuff firsthand, it really might diminish the investment you're making in the training in the first place. So, hey, what are your thoughts on that?" And by the way, you can incorporate, I'm out of roll for a second, you can incorporate a third-party story right into your big concern technique. You can say, "Catherine, I've seen this done a number of times before, and each time the client after the fact has really kicked themselves that they didn't put the managers through. So, hey, now that I've shared that with you, make you feel any different about the idea of keeping the managers out?" So, folks, that's the big concern technique. Learn it, master it, tons of use cases for it. And guys, that's the kind of stuff we do in our sales boot camps. You know, not 10 techniques like that, 20 techniques, 50. So sign up. We've got seats available later in October, November, December. We're doing them every month. So reach out to us. Talk to you guys soon.